We've got NBA back. Basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here's Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the first points up on the board here for the 76ers. Here's Wood, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Now Doncic following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
And so it's Dallas with after the Sixers pick up two. And the dunk by Doncic.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now Hardaway after the missed three from Joel Embiid. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Stolen by Tucker. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Harden. Embiid is at the elbow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's tipped. Doncic outside. It's deflected. They get it back. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Driving the lane. Melton, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
In the corner, it's Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got 5.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And it's good for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Harris. And Embiid throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Mavericks trailed by 5. Poked away. One-on-one here. From outside the arc. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Pass to Green. Powell with the screen. Green with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Inside. Here's Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Irving's got his second bucket.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Embiid, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
To the inside. Powell. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left in the first. Powell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
And the jam by Harden.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And the Mavericks call time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Powell. Going inside. The rebound by Niang. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now, here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Aston Niang. Now Milton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Maxey got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The 76ers lead by 2. And some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And here's Bullock from the arc. The rebound by Niang. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And the Mavericks making a change here. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Pass to McDaniels. For 3. That shot off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Doncic. No good. That would have tied it. The 76ers lead it. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Here's Maxey. Clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Harris looking it over. There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside Irving. McGee's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Kept alive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the jam by Harden.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Here's Irving. No good on that one. Harden with the defensive effort. Harris outside. In the corner, it's Melton. On the wing, Melton. On the wing, Melton. And the 76ers get it back. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now, here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Hardy. Back to Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Doncic right side. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Goes up. And the jam by Harden.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Now Doncic. He's got 8. Count it. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, that's what James Harden does. He scores the basketball as well as anybody, doing what he does best.
Doncic with it. 10 points for him. And that one's good, Irving.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
76ers moving the ball around. Nobody near Melton. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Doncic. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Tucker. From downtown. It's good from long range. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. .144 left in the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Pass to Melton. Here's Harden on the wing. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
The three for Doncic. Rebounded by Tucker. Philadelphia leading by 12. Now here is Harris. Back to Harden. In the corner, it's Melton. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Wood comes with the double team. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Tucker can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Over to the left wing. For 3, Bullock. And the 3-ball is good. Bullock's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got 8 points.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. Gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flow.
And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And stolen by Harris. Down low. Back to Melton. To the wing on the left. He's looking for Embiid and finds him from past the arc. Kicks it out to Harden. Lets the 3 fly.
James Harden.
That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot. So I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Doncic.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Melton. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Irving. Melton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And they double up Doncic. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Dallas with it. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. 6 to shoot. The drive by Green. They need this one. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. High post, Embiid. In the corner, it's Melton. Stolen by McGee. Pass to Powell. Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep three-point range, and Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 22 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardy. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And it's good. 2 points. 24 points for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
And Holiday throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here's Hardy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Bullock. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And here's Melton. .35 seconds left to play in the third. Harden draws the double. Lets it go from deep. Bullock with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's Tucker, and he lays it straight in. Tucker's got 5.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Powell. And Embiid with the block. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Good D by Wood. Now Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Wood comes with the double team. Here's Maxey. This one for three. Doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Pass to Irving. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Irving looking over the floor with the drive. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And so it's Dallas with
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Doncic with it. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5". Has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender. Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Here's Harrell. Outside, Maxey. They double him with Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Milton. The tray. Mavericks with the rebound. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
They double him with Irving. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Left side, Hardaway. To the middle. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it. Back
to Maxey. into the paint. 5 to shoot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 23.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Maxey. That shot misses. Good D by Irving. Doncic outside. A shake. Nifty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Here's Irving. Driving inside. Over in the corner, Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
Yeah, that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5. And there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Mavericks trailed by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Pass to Wood. Harden grabs the miss. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
14th foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Kleba. Embiid comes with a double team. Here's Hardy. That one off the back iron and out. From deep, Harden sinks the triple.
James Harden.
Harden's got 35.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
On me, I get no sleep, I get no sleep. It's like I homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. I just walked in through the front door, left out with the back end. One try with me back, then it look a little sweet, try to tap in. Transaction, y'all just getting money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss. Bigger than coming, the harder they gon' fall. I done been set up by I used to love. I'm supposed to trust them, met in the club. She just wanna skip the young thug. I'm telling you what it is, don't talk about what it was. Here you got, but everybody got, just put this like, oh, out the window. Oh, see the around my eyes, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like I homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. It's like I homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep.
Clyde, Guevara. It's gonna make for a hard cover. DJ Drama.
Gangsta Brazil.
I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they biting my way. I got fatigue on my body, on ride Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don, I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya, how about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Hey, we got it poppin', I'm straight out the city, my but they never knew when I was only. What your pots make for half the year, I spend that on my shoes. Hey, I go from country to country and city to city. I know how to side, they can't ignore me. We got the locals treating us like royalty. I just spent 5,000 on some Jordan. You look, can't keep up with the score. Cashed out on the Jesus piece, cause you know what it mean to me. Wanna pull up at Sunday service some Bugattis, I call up Yeezy, I got new holy water. I could with the I cut on in that